What if I told you that some people can influence your mind without raising their voice, without arguing, and sometimes without you even noticing it? Right now, somewhere around you, there might be someone quietly influencing your decisions, your emotions, and even the way you think. This is where dark psychology begins. Dark psychology is not just about manipulation. It is about understanding the hidden patterns inside the human mind. The same patterns that people sometimes use to influence others. In today's video, you will discover several dark psychology techniques that people secretly use to influence behavior and control conversations. But remember one important thing. This knowledge is not meant to harm others. It is meant to help you understand human behavior and protect yourself from manipulation. So let's begin. Trick 1. The power of silence. Most people believe that winning an argument means talking more, but psychology shows something very different. Sometimes the most powerful response is silence. When you suddenly stop talking during a discussion, the other person often starts feeling uncomfortable. Silence creates a strange kind of pressure. It makes people wonder if they said something wrong. Because of that pressure, many people begin explaining themselves more, changing their tone, or even correcting their own statements. That is why experienced negotiators, leaders, and skilled communicators often use silence as a powerful tool. They do not rush to speak. They simply allow the silence to do the psychological work. Trick 2. The mirroring effect. Humans naturally feel comfortable around people who seem similar to them. This is where a technique called mirroring becomes powerful. Mirroring means subtly copying another person's body language. If they lean forward slightly, you lean forward too. If they speak slowly, you match their pace. But the key is subtlety. It should never look obvious. When done naturally, the human brain starts feeling that both people are somehow alike. And when the brain senses similarity, trust begins to grow automatically. That is why skilled communicators often build connection very quickly. Not by forcing trust, but by quietly reflecting the other person's energy. Trick 3. The first impression rule. Psychologists often say that people form a first impression within just a few seconds, sometimes even before a full conversation begins. During those first moments, the brain quickly scans small details: your posture, your tone of voice, your facial expression. All of these signals combine to create an instant judgment. If you appear calm, confident, and respectful, people automatically assume positive qualities about you. Interestingly, once that first impression is formed, the brain tends to protect it. Even if you make small mistakes later, people are more likely to ignore them. That is why first impressions often shape the entire relationship. Trick 4. Emotional triggers. One of the most powerful parts of dark psychology is understanding emotions. Many people believe that they make decisions using logic, but in reality, emotions influence far more decisions than we realize. When someone understands what makes you feel excited, afraid, or appreciated, they gain the ability to influence your reactions. This is why emotional awareness is extremely important. The more you understand your own emotions, the harder it becomes for someone else to control them. Trick 5. The curiosity technique. The human brain has a deep dislike for incomplete information. When something feels unfinished, our mind naturally wants to complete it. This is why curiosity is such a powerful psychological trigger. When speakers, storytellers, or creators leave small mysteries in their message, people stay engaged longer. The brain keeps asking questions. What happens next? What is the secret? What did they mean? This curiosity keeps attention locked, and attention is one of the most powerful forms of influence. Dark psychology is not simply about control. It is about understanding how human behavior really works. When you become aware of these patterns, you start seeing conversations, relationships, and social situations in a completely new way. You begin to recognize when someone is trying to influence you, and at the same time, you become more thoughtful about how your own behavior affects others. Knowledge like this can make you wiser, more aware, and mentally stronger. If you enjoy learning about psychology, human behavior, and the hidden patterns of the mind, make sure to subscribe to the channel Mr. SS Wisdom for more powerful psychology videos. Also, like this video, share it with someone who enjoys psychology, and tell us in the comments which psychology trick did you find the most interesting. Stay curious, stay aware, and keep sharpening your mind.